Hey there, and welcome to the Contentment Creator Podcast, the show designed especially for creative entrepreneurs just like you who are committed to a beautiful life that's rooted in courage and contentment, and that's blooming with creativity and prosperity. I'm your host, Ellen Broen, a certified life coach, a singer, a mother, and a lover of alliteration, dogs, and deep conversation. This show is designed to become a part of your daily routine to help you, fellow contentment creator, dig deep to clarify your life vision, catalyze your creative flow, and fuel your entrepreneurial fire in just a few inspiring minutes each day. Each Thursday, we talk about consistency. And this week, we're exploring burnout recovery and business rebirth. Today's episode is all about building discipline without a deadline and urgency as your fuel. There's a strange moment in the journey of entrepreneurship where, for the first time, there's no fire, no urgent client demand, no screaming inbox, no one breathing down your neck with a deadline or a threat or a consequence. Just you, your vision, and an open stretch of time that you're supposed to fill with progress. And at first, it feels like freedom. You left the pressure cooker job. You made your own schedule. You set the boundaries. You even cleared a full day to work on your business. But somewhere around hour 2, you're scrolling, avoiding, pacing, or catastrophizing because you can't seem to make yourself do the thing you said you wanted to do. And if you're anything like the creative entrepreneurs I coach, or let's be real, like me, this is the moment your inner critic chimes in. What is wrong with me? I used to be so disciplined. I had way more output when I had way less freedom. And I want to pause you right there, because that voice, it is not telling the truth. You're not becoming lazy, you're not inconsistent, and you're not regressing. You're just detoxing from urgency. And your nervous system doesn't know how to trust peace yet. So let's talk about it. Many of us, especially recovering high achievers, perfectionists, and corporate refugees, learned how to perform under pressure. We got good at doing the hard thing when there was a deadline, when someone else was watching, when the risk of disappointing others was bigger than the risk of burning ourselves out. We learned how to be disciplined in environments that were, quite frankly, dysregulating. And now that we're not in those environments anymore, the urgency is gone. And so is the drive that used to come with it. But that doesn't mean we don't care. It means we haven't yet learned what motivation feels like when it's not survival-based. So today's episode is about building discipline without the deadline, consistency without cortisol, vision without a panic button. Because what I want for you, and what I've had to practice myself, is a relationship with discipline that's not about pressure, but about devotion. Not about forcing, but about following. Not about urgency, but about attunement. Here are a few powerful mindset shifts and tangible practices that have helped me rewire consistency as an act of trust, not self-threat. Number 1, reframe discipline as devotion. Start by asking, what am I consistently choosing because I care? Not what should I be doing, but what am I showing up for because it matters to the version of me I'm becoming? Discipline doesn't need to be militarized. It can be sacred. It can sound like, I show up for this project because it's a promise to myself. I return to this practice because it makes me feel like me. I take this step because it keeps me connected to my vision. Number 2, swap deadlines for rhythms. If your business no longer requires 10-hour days and crisis mode deliverables, stop using that rhythm to measure your productivity. Instead, build a rhythm that aligns with your energy. What days feel more focused? What time of day do you feel most grounded? What routines set you up for creativity? Create a cadence, not a cage. Number 3, Use micro commitments, not macro pressure. Instead of saying, I'll work on the course all day, say, I'll write for 20 minutes. I'll choose one decision to move forward. I'll make progress, not perfection. This helps your brain trust that it's safe to start, even if it doesn't finish. And when the work starts from safety, it's more sustainable. Number 4, build accountability that reflects your values. If urgency used to come from fear, I'll lose my job, they'll be disappointed, I'll look bad. We have to replace that system with something that honors our growth. So try creating an accountability group where you name your creative wins. A check-in ritual with a coach or peer that's based in celebration, not shame. A visual tracker that marks consistency as presence, not just output.
Before we get back into the episode, let me ask you something. What if scaling your business didn't require abandoning yourself to do it? What if your next level of success didn't come from pushing harder, but from expanding your capacity to lead with clarity, calm, and integrity? If that question hits close to home, I've made something for you. The CEO Capacity Creator is a free guide I designed for creative entrepreneurs and conscious leaders just like you. The ones building something real, something brave, and something rooted in more than just productivity. Inside, you'll find nervous system-friendly practices, gentle mindset shifts, and powerful reflection tools to help you reclaim your energy without guilt. Set boundaries that feel both loving and clear. Build rhythms that actually support your creativity. And lead from presence, not pressure. Because you don't need to hustle harder to succeed. You just need more capacity to lead from who you truly are. You can grab it now at ellenbroencoaching.kit.com/CEO Capacity Creator, or just click the link in the show notes. Trust me, your future self will thank you for it. All right, let's get back to the good stuff.
Let me say this clearly. Your business doesn't need you to hustle harder. It needs you to build in a way that your body can actually sustain. You're allowed to move from peace. You're allowed to honor your own pace. You're allowed to build a vision that grows with grace, not just with grit. So if you're in that awkward, stretchy, sometimes scary place where you're realizing, I don't want to build from pressure anymore, that's not a problem. That's a breakthrough. You don't need a deadline to be disciplined. You just need a deeper reason. And you already have that. Just let yourself trust it. Tomorrow we'll wrap this week's series with an episode about rebuilding confidence after working in environments that made you shrink. It's all about emotional safety, nervous system healing, and learning to believe in your gifts again. But for today, let go of urgency and come home to rhythm. Let your consistency come from care. Thank you for being here with me today. If you enjoyed today's episode, please share the love by sending it to someone you know it would support, and by leaving reviews and comments. It would truly mean the world to me to hear from you and to support those you care about. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a day, and join me in my mission to help a world full of content creators become a world of contentment creators.